Hey, what's up guys? It's Lewis Beasley from lewisbeasley.com, youtube.com/streamlewis, and whatever.com channels you can find me on. In this video, we're unboxing the DJI Phantom 3 quadcopter drone, whatever you want to call it. I'm very excited about this drone because I've been having my eye on it for quite some time and I finally got my hands on it. There's a few projects that I kind of overlooked and skipped because I didn't have a drone to really pull off what I wanted to pull off. So that being said, I'm very excited to have this thing and we're going to get it unboxed right on this video, all right? Now, before we get this thing opened up and unboxed, let's talk a little bit about what this thing has to offer. Right out the box, this thing supports GPS. So with the new GLONASS technology implemented into this unit, the Phantom 3 will lock onto satellites a whole lot faster. And plus, a minimum of 36 satellites are available to you around the world at any given time. The unit can also use GPS technology to help it hover into one particular location. Very useful when you don't want to go anywhere. This unit also comes with the Vision Positioning System. Now, this is a sonar technology that allows the unit to auto land smoothly and a lot more. So basically, you have these sonar waves that are beamed outward from the sensors to the surface below it. The waves will reflect or echo off the surface below and then return back to the unit. And then there's an onboard processor which will process that return data and calculate it, which in return defines how close the unit is to the surface itself. The onboard camera is attached to a 3-axis gimbal which basically stabilizes the camera while in flight, so your footage remains stabilized. Long-range HD live view. The footage recorded from the camera that's attached to the Phantom 3 can be viewed in real time via your smartphone or tablet. The image is sent from the camera to your portable device in real time and in high definition. Last but not least, 4K recording. Now this is the professional version, so the attached camera will record video in 4K up to 30 frames per second, and also 1080p at 60 frames per second. Everything seems to be headed in that 4K direction, so I wanted to make sure I had the latest and greatest in regards to this camera technology attached to this drone. So when you first open this up, you have your, looks like your manual and just some standard DJI stickers that you can place on the unit. We'll set that off to the side here. We also have the micro USB cable for attaching the unit to your computer for upgrading firmware, things and activities like that. Okay, this looks like your charger. So this is the charger for the remote control and for the actual unit itself. Set that off to the side here. The controller, very, very nice. Now at the top left here, you have your start and stop button. And then next to that, you have your flight mode switch. And then right under that, you have this dial, which is your gimbal control dial. This actually controls the gimbal that the camera is attached to. On the right-hand side, you have your play button. You have your shutter button for controlling the shutter of the camera, and then you have your camera settings dial. And then on the bottom / back, you have 2 customizable trigger buttons, a USB port, and then a micro USB port. Now, for those of you who are not really familiar with drone technology, or maybe you're not sure how all these parts play together, the controller controls the movement of the drone. Then an attached cell phone or tablet will allow you to view what the drone sees in real time via the onboard camera and DJI app. In addition to that, the app allows you to set your configuration settings, view live data from the drone, and much, much more. Another big plus is that you won't have to worry about buying an additional phone or tablet attachment. It actually comes attached to this controller here. So you just simply place your phone or tablet in this mount and you're good to go. So the Phantom 3, it comes with 2 sets of propellers. So if you guys who are just now learning ends up hitting something, you have an extra set of propellers that you can use. So very nice bag, by the way. Wow, very shocked to see that. 2 sets of propellers, don't forget it. Then we have our Phantom unit itself. So if you take a look at the front of the drone, you can see your 4K camera that's attached to this 3-axis gimbal. Right above that, you have your USB port, as well as the Phantom Professional gold label at the top. Now the propellers seem to be color-coded, which is very handy because you do have front and rear propellers. You have black and gray, so I assume that there should be no issue lining those up. And then on the back of the unit itself, you can see there's a battery. Now this particular battery does have the LED indicator lights on it. So you can actually press a button and see what the status of that battery is. You can also remove or slide in the battery by simply pulling in the top and bottom tabs. Seems fairly simple. Having a closer look at the bottom, this is that sonar technology I was telling you about. These two sensors here will actually send sonar waves down to the ground, and then when they reflect off the ground and back to the unit, the onboard processor will calculate whatever it needs to calculate, which determines how close the device is actually to the surface below it. So very handy, very useful, and there's a lot of technology going on in this device. For those of you who are subscribed, there will be lots of videos coming from this drone from me. I'm super excited about this, and I can't wait to show you guys some of the ideas that I have in my head, as well as projects. Last but not least, if you're not subscribed to me, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. And if you are not, don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Alrighty? Hey, I will catch you guys on the next one, and you guys stay in touch. Sound you later.